Hey guys, just wanted to bring you guys another video. As some of you know, I'm switching jobs. I was doing HVAC service for a manufacturer's rep, doing startups and warranty work. And so I had a still a small van, a Transit Connect, but now I'm even in a smaller vehicle. I'm in a Chevy Cruze, which is how I started my trade career. I was actually working for the same company in a Chevy Cruze. So I'm back in a Chevy Cruze. I have a lot more gear now. I've got this nice new drawer Packout, and I've just been working on building out the rear of this so that I could have what I need, be safe, because I don't have a bulkhead anymore. And I just want to kind of give you guys a quick tour of what I've come up with so far. It's Sunday night, and I'm starting tomorrow, and this is just kind of me trying to get what I can here. So 2019 Chevy Cruze hatchback, 8-foot ladder on the top. I got them to get me a 6-foot. It's on its way. So little car, big ladder. Don't mind my shop if you can see it in the background. It's a mess right now. So anyways, this is what I got going. So I already had this little shelf thing made for some other project. I don't even remember what it was for. And it was just a little too short to fit in this area to put this on and then have that underneath. I decided I wanted to go with the drawers because I used to have my base Packout in here, and it was a pain to get in and out of when you had stuff stacked on top of it. The drawers are awesome, and I highly recommend them to anybody who needs something like this. They're pricey, but to me they're worth it. Buy once, cry once type deal. So what I did was I just put another 2x4 underneath these legs, and they're just kind of crudely screwed together. I'd like to paint this at some point so it doesn't look like that, but I put 2x4s underneath, just mocked it up with some scrap 2x4s, and it looked good. And then I was like thinking, okay, well, this is touching here. Okay, well, I'm gonna make this long enough that it hits here and also catches here, so this whole thing can't tip over that direction. And I'll bring you around the side here. You can see still this whole area is still working on, but this kind of hits the back of the seats when they're down flat, so it keeps it from sliding this way. And then this I've got in the back just to keep that from the bottom box there from sliding forward. So what I did was I made this up. I didn't have this Packout mounting plate before, but I went and bought one for $30 for this to be completely pretty much stable in there. I'm rocking it pretty hard as it'll ever get rocked. I feel pretty good about that. So that's locked down here. I can easily get this stuff out. I just threw some old hooks I had just to put this bungee. This bungee's not super tight here, but it's enough that this isn't going to be sliding out of here and slamming into the back here when you're driving. I also left this space to be able to put control panels in, or if I need to transport anything. I've got a nice spot here that can fit a box. Still working on the drawer loadout. This area is probably going to end up having like the dividers in here with wire nuts and other things. I also have these, which are very empty right now. My first day I'll go in our shop there and load out with butt splices and wire nuts and whatever other fittings and things I need. So I've got those kind of empty right now. And then same with this will have different parts and pieces. Right now it's just got some extra tools in it. Down here, a bunch of extra control screwdrivers. We've got a set of cheap Torx. I think these are Huskies, Craftsman's. Miscellaneous random screwdrivers. Gloves, those aren't going to live there. I just shoved them there for now. Linesman's, which I never really need in my job, but I'll have them if I need them. A couple extra crescent wrenches, stuff like that. And this is kind of the heavy drawer. And miscellaneous, like, yeah, if you need it, you'll need it. A level, if I got to mount up any thermostats that I don't want to be just eyeball leveled, which is all that I'll ever do probably. Inspection mirror, in case you need it. Tin snips, cheap ones I got from Tractor Supply. They're that Job Smart brand or whatever it is they carry, their cheap brand. Cheap Pittsburgh, or what is this, Portland Portland saw, which is Harbor Freight, I believe. Jab saw, if needed. Again, these are just like things that I've wished I've had at some point or another. And so I put them in here because it'll be nice to have them when I do need them. 2 tapes, nice big sturdy one and then a little one. Brushes in case I gotta clean something off. Very rare. Same with the picks. Won't need them a lot, if really at all. Random different Allen or hex key bits. Hex key multi-tools. I've got a whole bunch of different ones, metric, standard. I'll probably never touch any of those, but if someone needs one, I can give it to them. Same with these. These will probably get used. And then I've got the long reach 8-inch Bondas metric and standard sets. And I've got those long socket hex keys, 3/8 socket hex keys. These are standards. I need to get a set of the short ones, and I'm gonna have a little rail with the common sizes of getting into different panels in HVAC that's hex, because that's 95% of the time what I'm gonna need, and I would rather have those on a ratchet to quickly open stuff up. So that's that. Got this bar. It just locks in like that. Keep those from opening, which is pretty awesome. This, I wish I could have made this a little closer this way, but if you open these up, I guess you gotta open them before you slide it out. Let's pull it out. Pull it out for the video. This is not full by any means. This is going to be like the driver and miscellaneous power tool magnets. Hold on there tight. Power tool stuff. This is a case for my corded screwdriver, which has a bunch of security bits in it. So I keep that pretty much for that reason. And then just a bunch of other stuff. So I'm gonna load this out more. Like I said, this is just my first go of things. Sorry about this camera work. This is terrible. Picked this up yesterday. I use M12 tools for my job. I don't ever really need a whole lot of power. So I picked this up, and to my lovely happiness, it fits perfectly right there. So I picked that up. It works well. I've got a, maybe I'll do a further review on this. I've got a Porter cable version of these. Turning it on. I've got the 6-volt battery in here. Little crap. This hose is extremely stiff. It's probably one of my complaints. It's very short and stiff. But I really will only ever use this to get like wire cut off pieces, insulation strippings out of panels after I work on them. So that's what I need it for. Cleaning up dust if you install something in drywall. That's pretty much it. And then this is going to get a new addition soon, but this is my, for lack of a better term, heavy set. In case I really got to take something apart, which is very, very rare. I've got the Pittsburgh, I think this is a 2-pound. Yep, 2-pound dead blow. I really enjoy those types of tools. The 2-pound seems perfect for everything I do. Metric and standard wrench sets from Tecton. I really like Tecton's tools. I like their warranty. They've been easy to work with anytime I've ever contacted them. So I'm a believer and a fan, and I like the wraps for this type of stuff. Again, I'll probably rarely use these, but just a bigger, cheap crescent hammer. Metric impact sets, impact socket sets, 3/8 drive. I don't really use them, but if I need them, I've got them. Old vice grips get delegated to here because, again, I'll probably never use it. I've needed this a couple times, and so I'm putting in here 1/4 inch long extension. I don't remember exactly what this is, but it's probably 12 inches, maybe even more. And then I've got this Tecton, just a couple pry bars too. I've got this Tecton quarter inch drive socket set, which is very comprehensive. It goes from 4mm to 14 and deep and shallow, and then 5/32 to 9/16 deep and shallow. It's got a couple extensions. It's got the extension handle, universal bit adapter, and then I've got a couple impact adapters. I have, and I'm gonna go over there and show you. I have, don't mind my mess of the shop right now. I have this this other 3/8 drive, very comprehensive set. It's got the breaker bar, and this goes from, it's real dark right here, I can't see very well. 6 millimeter to 24 millimeter, and then it goes there deep and shallow, and then you've got 1/4 inch to 1 inch, all 3/8 drive, ratchet, extensions, universal. This is a super awesome set. This is like, if I need to work on a car, I'll grab this, because 9 times out of 10 I could probably get it done, and if I break one of these, you know, wrenching on them with the breaker bar or whatever, I can get them replaced for free. It's got a nice case, it never come loose. So I like this. The problem is it's too big for what I got going on. Say hello to the pups. For what I got going on over here. So I got, coming in the mail, the 3/8 socket set that's this size case, and it should be big enough that I can put it in here, and I'll hit more sizes. I don't know that I'm gonna need these smaller sizes very often, but I think I'm gonna need the bigger sizes more frequently, so I would like to have the 3/8 version inside this kit, so I'm gonna do that. Now I've made myself a mess, so I'll have to put this back together. But last one is this Husky box. I remember getting it for a Black Friday sale last year for like 15 bucks or something, and I'm just gonna put meters, test equipment in here. I don't really need an amp clamp anymore, so I'm gonna be using my other multimeter more often. Just for good measure, I've got my Milwaukee backpack here. Again, I gotta figure this out. I still got a bunch of stuff to sort out here. My different pouches, well, how I want to use those, and then just loading out the inside here the way I want it to be. And I gotta find a place for my microwave. If you guys saw that video, I want to have a microwave in my car for lunches, so gotta figure out how to build a cabinet for that. Probably put it in the seat or that area. Long video. I didn't mean for it to be this long. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.